Natural life with Althea is live, waiting on guests to join. Wow, what a beautiful day. I see a lovely Gross Mitchell banana while sitting here waiting on guests to join. I hope I'm not buffering because I'm almost down in the gully looking at the plants. I have a thing going with the plants, man, the herbs, the criches, the vegetable, the bananas. So I'm looking at some akis there. Travel Sam, oh my word, classic hairstyle and vlog says, Travel Sam, I can't believe I clicked on your channel and saw you driving past my bus stop, man. That was an amazing trip. I watched the video till the end. Guys, I went to the doctor yesterday. And the doctor said, Althea, you're doing fine overall. And I'm here to boast, man, that this plant here, classic, big up yourself, Troublesome TV. Welcome to the stream. Like done. Yeah, man, like up the plant here. So this is a plant that I consume. You know, when I read up about this plant, it said it having 221 vitamins and minerals and loads of other benefits. You know, we call it the parsley, or some people may say the poosley. Let me go closer to it, man. I want the world to get involved in this plant. I'm now planting it in my farm, in my garden. Yes, and when they bloom these yellow flower, it indicates that they are ready like Fetty. So, you know, I'm going to be collecting these. Yeah, so a few days ago I steamed some, like it was today's what? Today is when Tuesday. I steamed some about Sunday for my Sunday morning breakfast. Yeah, it was so good. I even left some in the fridge, and in the middle of the night, about 12 o'clock, I found myself wanting to have some again. So I went and warmed it up, man, and I ate it. So it's edible. You know, this plant, man, I can tell you something about it. It's been grown around me in my yard and all about around the place. And I didn't know the benefit of it until one day some people came to visit my kids' dad. They work on the cruise ship and they wanted mango. So we were on our way to the mango tree, but where the mango trees were, just came down to get some guests. I was looking out to see if I would see you. If you had just mentioned in a comment, even on one of my shorts, to say that you are passing because I'm abreast with my phone. I do not leave my phone. I eat with it, sleep with it, wash with it, cook with it, run with it, dance with it, skip with it, jump with it. You know, I'm always with my phone. So when I saw that live stream, man, I watched it till the end. Till the end, man. And I heard you talk about the ill coming up and the accident that, you know. So we have some Cersei here nestled between this plant here. Guys, I want you to help the world to know about this plant. We call it the poosley or the parsley, or whatever way you pronounce it. Guys, me not so close, you know, so me turn the camera. Because the morning come out hot and I'm very close to my house, so I'm, you know, I'm wearing some type of clothes is that most time you wear those to the pool, man. So, you know, somebody told me that this is the worm bush. The worm bush. Yeah. So if people have worm, they can consume this bush. I tried it the other day. I don't even know if it worked. But I want to emphasize more on this plant so that you can understand. So the guests came to visit to look mango. And where we were walking, there were a lot of goats. So, you know, you have goat feces where there is goats. And these plants were grown, the parsley, were grown there. And when the man and his wife saw these plants, they made a shout, like when the wall of Jericho came down. 7 people make a shout, and that was a very loud shout. It even frightened me, man, because I was wondering, why are they behaving in this way? And this was the reason why they were behaving this way. And the man and his wife, they started to dance with each other. And even when they were doing all that, I was wondering, why are they so happy? And until they said, Althea, get us some bags. And I said, you're not going to get so much mangoes, man. Where you need so much bags for? You already have one. They said we need to collect these herbs. We have been looking for this plant from Wapikil Philo, and now is the time. But I said to them, there are a lot of goat feces around. They said this is what make the plants rich and healthy. We're gonna wash them. We're gonna share them with friends and family. And the wife said her husband feed on this plant a lot. Yes. So that was the time. Who we have there? I'm down in the gully, man. I'm down in the gully, and the sun is shadowing my eye, but I'm going to come out of the sun because I want to see who. Oh, it's tropical. Tropical. Big up yourself. So I started to try it, and it tasted really, really, really fine. You can just imagine, you look in your kitchen, you don't have cabbage, you don't have callaloo, you don't have pop chow, but you have this. And it is more beneficiary to the body more than all those vegetables that I have mentioned. So some people say they use it to boil their tea. I have a friend in the neighborhood named Prince, and he said he knows about it. So sometimes he come and he see them. So, I'm going to save some for him, man, because he knows good food as well. Some people don't know good food. Some people don't know good vegetable. Some people just don't know what's good for them. When I was a child, I used to be very, very much afraid of this tomb. And I find myself now sitting right here beside this tomb, Once nobody couldn't have me come here by myself, And look, I can't even touch it. So Tropical, thanks for coming, man. I see you all night cooking. So we have greetings. Oh, we have white chocolate. Thanks always for stopping by, white chocolate, man. Greetings, everyone. So yesterday I was at the hospital, and I waited for the doctor to check me out, and the doctor said, Althea, your health is doing fine. So white chocolate was there with me, Slumdog was there with me, and I took a very long time to get through because there was an emergency there, and there was so much going on, man. But I am happy. I went to see the doctor, and I'm happy for good results, Sometimes they ask me to do a blood test, and when I do the blood test, the doctor would say, Althea, how comes your blood test always comes out accurate? Every real answers that we are looking for, we are finding them in your blood result. And I'm happy. White chocolate, classic. Yeah, man, I'm happy. I stayed true, man. And as I said, the people who came and told me about this herb, I am glad they came, man. They weren't even interested in the mangoes anymore when they saw this plant. So I introduced one of my cousins, Miss Yvonne, to the plant, and I told her she need to start consuming this plant. And she said one day she cooked some when I gave her, and she ate and leave some. And when she went back home for the rest, the pot was empty. All her kids eat it up for the first time. They never know what it was. Boy, it's edible and it's enjoyable. So we call it the parsley. We have other types of parsley or parsley. You can look it up, Google it, and you will see that it have over 200 health benefit, man, like proteins or whatever the benefits, it will show you on Google. Natural Life with Althea does not have Google brain, you know. So we have some Cersei nettles inside, and you know, I am out to get all the Cerseis. You know, this is what I used to make my money. You know, I'm not afraid to say if I have 100 pounds of this right now, you know, maybe I would have, you know, a lot of money, man. And since I've been sitting here, I noticed a nice banana coming up and some hackies open on this tree, you know, our national dish. We use this to make our national dish with salt fish. I hear some people blaring out off their mouth the other day to say it's KFC is our national dish. Those people are crazy people, man. You want to try the ackee and the salt fish, maybe you people never, some people never get it cooked properly for them, man. And you will know about this dish. Ackee and saltfish can be eaten with bread, fried plantain, roast breadfruit, rice, dumpling, cocoa. What do you eat KFC with? Sauce or KFC. And maybe you want taste bad corn. Guys, let's thumbs up the real food them. You know, from God time, right? Troublesome TV from Jesus Christ time. And I'm also looking at a chocolate tree right over there. We can get everything from the earth in which to eat. You know? KFC chicken, make them think they in a lab. Lab them making. So why would we want to choose that for our national dish? So some out talk. So when I collect the chocolate from the tree, I dry them. I promise somebody a stream. I dry them, parch them, grind them. You know, I'm using my blender because I don't have a grinder. I cannot watch the people do it with the mortar because it's too hard to imagine to be pounding on something so long. So if you have money, you can get the grinder to grind the chocolate. It will come out same way like when you have chocolate tea with the heavy oil on top. So I blend mine and I just had some chocolate tea, man. But don't be fooled. The best way to have the chocolate tea, see the chocolate tree there, is when you boil it and just strain it and drink it just so. Best not to add the milk to it, because if you want the real benefit of foods and plants and herbs, you can't put sugar in your tea, and you can't put milk in your tea, and you can't, some things we just can't do. We do them, but it's not right. So the tea should be drink without sugar. I'm noticing. I saw read the chat. Yesterday I was at the health center, man, when I went to see the doctor, and I was giving some people some tips on how to take care of their health, and somebody said, Althea, you should become a doctor. It's easy. It's really, really easy to understand the natural nature of life. From where I'm coming from, my grandmother lived until she was 86. My mom became 83 on Sunday, the 29th of June, a few days ago. And they are some of the people who I learned these things from. When our belly used to hurt us, this is what they gave us with ginger. Go boil Cersei tea for your belly. And it's easy for me, man. And this is the reason why I love my children. They come out with a difference. Because anything Natural Life with Althea says go. Says goes. My son would be here. He's not on the highlight now. And I would say to my son, today we're just going to eat pumpkin. And once the pumpkin dry and tastes good, him say, Mommy, if a pumpkin we eat, a pumpkin we eat. I told my little girl inside the house there, she's in her bed, not to eat eggs because once she had some boils coming up on her skin, and the doctor admitted her because she have some boils on her knees as well. And the doctor said, Mommy, if you want to visit the hospital with this child, continue giving her eggs. So I stopped giving my daughter eggs because she was coming up with boils and bumps after eating the eggs, and she went overseas. And when the people that she was staying with over there made eggs for breakfast. She said, I'm not supposed to eat eggs. And they said, why? She said, my mom says I'm not supposed to eat eggs. And they said, but your mom is not here. And she said, what does that mean? What does that mean? Even if she's not here, she says I'm not supposed to consume eggs. So I won't consume eggs, man. So all my kids will have this as well. They know. You know, I can sit here and tell you and tell you and tell you. So we have somebody laughing at me. Classic is there. White chocolate say get blood pressure checked regularly is key. Yes, man. You know, I have a blood pressure machine at home. And that blood pressure machine stayed there until it ceased. I've never tested my pressure with it. I am, you know, I don't like checking on myself in that way. I rather the doctor, go to the doctor, let them. Because some of those blood pressure machines are not good, you know. So I always turn up at the doctor, man. So once my daughter said to me, man, the little one in the house, Mommy, I want to eat just like you because how you eat, I've never seen anything gone wrong with you. You are always up and running because I take control of my life. I don't allow KFC and burger and all those crazy food. So I eat beans. I'm going to be consuming some of this today. And as I say, if you are lazy to steam it, you can use it and boil some tea. You know, when you boil the tea with it, you belch. So you know that it is good, man. So as I always say, I'm introducing Jamaicans to plant this herb. And them say this herb is the worm bush. I won't collect these Cersei today, even though they are fit. I will leave them to spread much wider, man. But I want to see at least 10 acres of land nestled with these herbs, the Cersei. So I'm going to go ahead, man, and collect some of these. You see how them healthy? Chat, you see how them healthy? And I will be careful to leave some of the roots down there. You see how them broke easily? Very easily. And them are fat and rich. And the area in which I'm collecting them is clean. See it there? Clean like a whistle. You say clean. And as I say, man, I have to ask somebody to pick those hackies. It's hard to get people to do things for you these days. But, you know, and we will all be sharing this banana, you know. And, you know, I want somebody to hear what is happening here, you know. So there was a man by the name of Mr. Danny. He used to help me to reap the Cersei. And this is his gully. May his soul rest in peace, Donald Ellis. Big up him children. One of his daughter who own a YouTube channel as well. New Vision. And when he planted these bananas and these plantains, I was the one who forced him to. I was saying, Mr. Danny, the gully, rich and healthy. You need to plant back some, you know, bananas and plantain down here. And he said, but Althea, I am getting old, me soon. And him used the DED word. And I said, no, man, don't say that about yourself. And I said, plant them still. And him said, is unless a knee come here, plant them for. That's my daughter, man. Because he always carry guinea for her. And we went to a place called Little Bay in me piece of old Nissan car. Where them cost me some furniture price car that. Because, you know, them expect them would have a more expensive car. But we couldn't afford it. So I've been, you know, ridiculed here. And we carry the plants from there, the suckers from there. And we planted them. And I know every jackman have eyes on them. But I want them to know that these bananas and these plantains that Mr. Danny planted was all because of me. So, if you wake up and you see the banana there, Althea cut it. And when you don't see the planting them, Althea cut them too. You know, everybody want to reap and nobody want to plant. You know, I've been through so much, man. I wake up in the morning and I go draw my Cersei and I make Mr. Danny go get the banana and the plant and sucker them, carry them in a piece of old car, and every jackman yide upon them. And through them hear me not talk, I hope they hear it loud and clear. All these bananas and these plantains were planted. They were carried here in a piece of whole Nissan car where people say a furniture price car. All right, so that is a part of the lesson this morning. So let me read my herbs and go steam and get more healthier. And anybody who don't want to eat good food, I feed them business that. Not true. Guys, me soon read the chat. Let me get some healthy parsley right here, so. Me I leave some for Prince. Because it's not everybody in the neighborhood know good food. You know, if you don't feed on good food, when you get age, you're going weak. You're going to be weak. And when you get sick, your body not going to have any endurance. Tin mackerel and rice can't eat every day. Tropical say, I coulda owe this year. Good morning. We have. Yeah, me I go steam the herb, Damien. Furniture are expensive naturally. You know. We outside, man. Yes, Damien. And you see how close the herbs is to our house? And guys, you see we planting pineapple. Because them say pineapple good for woman. Yeah? Pineapples are good for the ladies. So me can yeah, so the pineapple field is doing quite fine, man. Me I go show them a piece of furniture price car. Let me show them, let me put on my herbs. And you know we want the world to know about this herb as well. It is called the day jasmine. You can look it up, the blue rag. And there's nothing else in the world that can get rid of pimples and sores like this herb, man. I'm going to get settled where I can take this herb by storm and sit at home and make my own soap from it. Time and patience, man. Andrew say, one thing at a time. One thing at a time, my viewers. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Yes, Damien, me I go see. Guys, you know the mongoose them, I eat off me little chicken. And me set the trap and I'll no mongoose no going on it. Alright, dwellers. I'll no mongoose. Yeah. See? A frog catching it. Frog. Anyway. Damien, stay right there. So you know we get this piece of old furniture price van for the farm. And this is my old furniture price car and it carry the suckers them. Yeah. And my piece of old furniture price car. I carry the suckers them. And we're gonna start it up back one day, man. Believe. Because it's not done yet. It's not done. Guys, let me get the herbs. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to the house because I may lose the chat. So let me put me right on the bike, yes, sir. Yvette, put eggs in the trap. All right, so somebody said to put eggs in the trap. All right, let's go feature the pineapple field, man. I won't turn the camera, man, because I'm only wearing, you know, my hat. You see how the time come out hot? I'm only wearing a bath suit. Why? Guys, help me ball out. Why? Can I kiss you? Mwah. Guys, it's the first. This one is blooming, man. Francine Saraj would love to see this Yvette. Yes. Oh, my word. It's like it's my birthday. And, you know, the plants will be vexed if you don't applaud all of them. So we say whoop, 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 whoop to all the plants, man. Guys, I need a dirt bath. My cousin sit down and said she gone all the way to Bath Fountain today. Yeah, so we have some We have some soursop coming up. Yeah, we have some soursop coming up. What one, Dandy? Which one? Up the Itaka's problem? So why? Me a stream. Just know say me a stream. No you talk say. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Ma so what we no go there go do? What we no go Mandeville go do? Oh. So what that Mandeville? What you see? What are the natural things where you see? Why different? Oh, the plants them. Them plant up the place too? Up in the hills. Yeah. So you don't care about no yam, no good old yam. Oh, so when you go pick the breadfruit, who want one this evening, Dandy? Call me, man. Where you go now? Where you look bush? So, but what time the breadfruit I pick? Come on, to buy fruit, you know. Yeah. Come call me. I think I go there. Mm-hmm. You take off your shirt too. Your hat. Yeah, man, we feature it. All right, Dandy, later here. Call me on the breadfruit. And some ackee down there, so you can't pick them for me, Dandy? Yeah. But what time you go come back? Me want to understand you. Yeah, say little more. And then there's something that man tell you man all the while, you know. And now come no way. Yeah, come pick them for me. All right, so we have some pineapple here. And you know, it is said that the pineapples are good for the ladies. You know, the ladies have their thing that is good for them, and the men have their thing that is good for them. The pineapples are good for the ladies. So ladies, pineapple is really a woman's fruit. Man eat it too, you know. But pineapple, a pineapple thing there. We have Andrea Harris said, good morning. Good morning, Andrea. Said white chocolate. Travel Sam said, mind you get the money. No money not getting in trouble. Dandy that. Dandy know if you run the film, you know. Sometimes I'm not even streaming and Dandy always says stream. But guys, you know what I want? There's a plant that I want a lot of. You know, I would even buy it off somebody if I cannot find enough of it, because sometimes it comes up a lot and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm going to show you the plant. You know, I want it for my own benefit. This plant here, take a good look at it. You know, I have to be careful how I, export things about plant. Disclaimer, but if you notice this plant here, it's called the seed on back, the chamber bitters. So I want a lot of this, man. I want if even 10 pounds dry. So I'm encouraging it as we go along. So what it really does, you have to understand the meaning of plants. So you see, it have the seed. It is, I want to put it the right way so that I don't get in trouble with the channel. Disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, but spiritually, I know a lot about herbs. When you see it with the seeds, whatever bumps or, so this could be used for abscess, those type of things coming up in the human's body. I wish you could, if you have those problems, and could reach out to me personally. This is how I could help you, because I cannot talk everything on the channel. So when you see it with these type of bumps on it, it means that it can help with the bumps that comes up in human's body as well. So do not hurt this plant, because it is not wild like Cersei and other plants. It's not wild. It's a very, very important plant. It can be used in the treatment of abscess. See? Take a good look. So I am hunting this plant a lot. And even my herbal doctor needs it. They call this one the milkweed. It is a hot grabber as well, the milkweed, see? This is the reason why it is called the milkweed. It gets milky, hot grabber. So we plant we encourage the cerci. And I went up on the hill the other day and I saw a bed of cerci. So these soon be ready to reap. Yeah, so I reap them, wash them, dry them, and sell them. Yeah, and see me sweetie pie here again. Yeah, so we seeing them, man, and when they are out, it's the time for them to consume because they are not always out and about. So yesterday I checked on the pineapple spray because the right spray, because you know man now use machete again to clean woodland. So you have to spray the herbs that are not good. So yesterday I checked the farm store and I asked them the price of the pineapple spray, and it is the most expensive spray. So if you spray it around the pineapple, it will not harm the root. It's like 2,500 per bottle. So this is one again. So the plantains are coming up fine. And see, we have a lot of cerci being nestled here. Yes. So this is the approach that we take. And the men came out while to clean the tank on Sunday. And I said, clap, clap to the initiative, man. So my encouragement is that they should get a double D40 spray to spray the root of the wisp so that they don't come back up on the fence. Or best if you them allow the cerci, or we allow the cerci to grow on the fence or the beans other than these wisps. You see the wisps them take over? We need to get them down. So the men came and did a good job. So all these areas were being cleaned. It was a wild bush up there. It was wild up there the other day, man. So thumbs up to the initiative. And you notice how we have to do the coconut. Hide them from the goats. The men with the goats won't learn. So you see the cerci grow like, you know, nestled between the other herbs. And this is how I want to see all of Jamaica right now. You know, if Natural Life get 10 acres of cerci, broke life now know me again. Rotten rich Jamaica. If Jamaicans could just plant cerci and they are not listening. I am tired to talk now. Broke out of brokenness with cerci, Jamaica. This can give you money, pan top of money, pan top of money. So this is the ancient water tank that our ancestors built for us. And we appreciate it, man. None of us don't know when it was building. We born come see it. And we using up the areas as we go along. You know. No wally pabaga talking about here. What is to be must be. We have to plant up the place and keep the place clean and keep it going. So I noticed them put these are what were cleaned off the tank. And I noticed them put it right there, so. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait until they dry up and use back some around the pineapple to keep the root cool. So, you know, nothing now waste, nothing now dash way. Let's go see, man. So these were all that were cleaned up from the tank. Yeah, so the men did a good job, man. Thumbs up to the men on Sunday. So all these can be used as what you call it, mulching. Yes, so we can put them around the pineapple root. You know, they are good fertilizers as well. You know, them dry, you know, so we can soon start put them around the roots. You know, and this will protect new growth. Ooh, look here. Mercy, guys, look here. Plants with this. You know what this is? Medina for the man them back. Natural life I climb up there, you know. Guys, this is Medina, you know. Bunky Jaro. No, Althea, take some Althea. Yeah, man, this is the good old Medina. And you can also Google the benefit of Medina. So me I go wash this, dry it, boil it and drink it. But this is the man thing, you know. Man drink Medina for them back. And it get them strong like a lion. That is it, man. So, it's true, man. We can do much better based upon the farming. We can clean up all them Mr. Danny Gully and we can plant it up. I heard that one time pumpkin bear down the gully and they were stoning dog. But the men doesn't work that hard anymore. No, the man them no work. The man them sit down on phone like gal. And it is true. And you know, I'm always saying, man, let me read the chat. Charles is there. Hello everyone, said Charles. Thanks for coming. Travel Sam say WD-40 or 24D. WD-40 is for the roots, like see them make a true road there, so which part is a road there go? Let me get some cool, man. WD-40 is for the roots. It's for like the roots of wild cane, wild cocoa, those type of things. Because if you use WD-40 around the planting, it will twist up their roots. So you don't use that in the farm to spray grass. But you can use that to spray the whisk, you know. Or what you can do, you can put it around the roots of trees like these. If you want them to die. The trees that you don't want in your farm, you can, you know, when you just cut it like and throw the WD-40 in it. So it will just stay and everything will just rot. So I don't know much about the 2,4-D. If Marie Ellis Unique Vlog was here, she could have explained about the 2,4-D because she used to work in the farm store where she sells chemical for farms. But I'm going to find out more about the 2,4-D. You know, I have some over my house, man. But if I go in the kitchen, I will lose the chat because the phone doesn't pick up well and it's in the kitchen. So I could have gone and see what the names of them were. But I think it was the WD-40 that you can use at the roots of the plants, but not on the farm as spray. And you know this other herb we call the vervain, and this is the one that I drank. And this is the one that caused me to be the robust and active person that I am today. Guy! So, exotic! Hey, exotic cookbook! Marlon, thanks for coming, man. What going on with the coconut tree them now, Marlon? What's going on with the coconut trees? Guys, I wanted to go to my farm today. I just called my brother. I don't know exactly what he's doing. I was planning to do a stream on my farm today. So, you know, we plant unique herbs. Marlon, me just get some Medina. Not going to lose it. And I have taken a special approach to the rice bitters. But as our Prime Minister would say, one thing at a time. So, you know, this plant is like a mint plant. So it grows, and I went to Bobo Hill, 9 Mile, Bull Bay, in a curfew in order to get these seeds. And the reason why I went in a curfew, at the time of a curfew, is because I know that the place is being protected by soldiers and police. When I was going through the area in which to go to Bobo Hill, 9 Mile, Bull Bay, not even a chicken or a mongoose was on the road. But I was brave, man. The Spirit told me that I could go. So I went in search of these seeds. Yes, the rice bitter seeds in 9 Mile Bull Bay to encourage them around the place. And when I came, I just throw them like this. So you do not have to plant them, but what they want is a clean place. When I was walking in the lane to go to Bobo Hill, people were peeping through their curtain, window curtain, like they were saying, actions speak louder than word. Where this a woman here come from so brave? Because there was a curfew, man. So the police and the soldiers had to settle the area. But I went to look for Mama Taylor, man. There's a nice lady living there. You get him? Dandy, go for the goat. So this herb, you don't have to, no struggle to grow it. You just have to clean the area so that other herbs can grow. Because the seeds pop and, them just full up the place. So if you take the right approach to it too, this too can make you have a lot of money. Because the world is running after this herb. Because they said it gets rid of the mucus from your body. And overall, any sickness that you have, they said it's mucus that cause you to go down. So if you can get this herb, and a lot of people from all over the world now need it from me, man. But the other day I reaped them and I sold them out. So they are young now. So I have to wait until them develop again. Even I went to Orange Bay and a young man that used to cough a lot, he said, Althea, I need some seeds and some rice bitters from you because this is the only herb that helped me and I'm not coughing like I used to. So there are a lot of ladies going up in age. Some of them say they cough until them pee themselves. You need to drink this herb. Yeah, you need to drink this herb. So as our Prime Minister Andrew Holness would say, one thing at a time, because I will be always cleaning up areas in which to scatter the rice bitters, because it is like a mint, but the mint will give you struggle. Some people struggle to grow, but the rice bitters doesn't give you struggle to grow. And this is the approach I take in my neighborhood. So anybody who is sick and need purging can always come and collect some of the rice bitters from here. Because them always come in my yard, and my yard no own and run by me alone. And sometimes, we can't take the whole heap of talks. So, you just don't enter the yard to get the rice bitters anymore. You just come here and collect them. So that's a lesson that I want the community to know. If you want rice bitters, come here. Natural Life made it possible for you because you're not making it possible for yourself. And it is the reality. A lot of people sick and sit with them sickness and don't try to help themselves. So natural life healthy, says the doctor. So we're watching the bananas as we go along, man. And it's first come, first serve. So Dandy, you change your mind? You're there? Again? All right, so that was it. Marlon, let me see if Marlon say anything to me. Girl, some more you collect something from one tailor for me. Above me, I left my blouse there. Give him $300 and collect it. When you come, I pay you for carry. Hey! The tailor above me, no one tailor the side of post office. Oh, that one there? Yes, that one there. Collect it for me, All right, thanks. Run him down, Dandy. Run him down, Dandy. Boy, Dandy don't know himself this morning. Hey, God, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Guys, I'm going to read it. I'm going to sit down on the veranda and read the chat. But, guys, I have to show you the vervain again. Marlon, stay right there. So this is what the rice bitters really looks like when it blooms. I don't reap it when it's blooming. These are the seeds. We call it the seeds when they are dry. And them just pop and full up the place once them have place on the ground to grow. And you see, this is my favorite herb to consume. And what the vervain, what this means, a lot of people do not understand herbs. and they will not understand herbs. So Natural Life with Althea will teach you what I can teach you as we go along. The vervain seeds in this way, because it is saying that we should collect these areas, introduce them to somewhere else, clean lands, so that they can continue to grow loads. So you see, it allows us to get a lot of seeds, and we don't understand. We cannot read between the line. Anything that you are doing in life, what your hands can touch on, you must study it. You must study it. It means that we should plant it, plant it, plant it, plant it. And the rice bitters is telling you the same thing here. Even the okra. When I posted to say, what is the real benefit, the use of the okra? Who should use the okra? The okra project itself to show you what it is about. And we cannot use our eyes and read. And I'm afraid to tell you everything on YouTube. Look, what organ does this look like? What organ does the okra look like, my viewers? I'm going to pick this one because I'm going to put it in the vegetable that I'm going to steam. So the plants and the foods and everything shows us and tell us what it is about, and we cannot read. We should read. What organ is this? Jack is there. I can ship overseas, man. There, yeah, man. Just stay connected to me, man. Stay connected to me. It's a process, but it can be done. Look, it's two organs we have. It's two organs, the male and the female. Which one does this look like? And then you will know who is which gender is responsible for this plant. It is the men. And some men do not have sense enough to know that this is for their health. And they should plant it, plant it, plant it. Man cannot cook food and have okra in it. What kind of man that be? What could have caused all that? You know, we understand that some people cannot plant because where them live, them not have no soil. But some people are try find the soil. So the men must plant the okra because it is their food. Woman can eat it too. That look like my Marlon. I plant okra. Me realize, man. We want you to make a video to show us some of what you plant, Marlon. Then we will be happy, man. So some plants show exactly what they represent. And our eyes are closed. And the rose is out. And we giving thanks, man. And it's beautiful. So guys, you know, as we go along, then here we have the aloe vera. You know, I need to learn more about the aloe vera, but I use it to do my dirt bath. Because, you know, when I say collect some clean dirt, and somebody would say, dirt can't clean. Yes, there are some areas where the goats don't go and the people don't spit. So you go to those areas, you know, virgin area, to collect the dirt, and you mix it with the tuna and the Single Bible, and you get a dirt bath, and it removes toxin out of your body. And our bodies renews itself every 11 months. Our bodies renews itself every 11 months. Make a note of that. So start from January to November. So in November, you could do a dirt bath to help the body to renew itself. So if you do this, you know, your skin will come back fresh, like, you know, baby skin. And you will be fine, man. So we have to take care of our body that we don't look old and gray and pop down. So sometimes I even pick this from the garden and I swallow a little piece like pill. Yeah, because some people blend it up with egg. No egg for me. So I just come and take a little piece. You know, it seems like my own the plant, so I'm going to get some more. So it's the aloe vera. Aloe vera. And there is a reason why it have these crusts on them. And we need to learn more. We need to learn more about it. All right. This is the custard apple leaf. This herb, you reap it, dry it, and it's good for HIV. Yes, I wish I could dig in and tell you what they are not telling you about herb. So this herb good for the immune system, immune deficiency. So if you have HIV and you're getting sores on your skins, disclaimer, you can use this herb. You know, you will never be too sick with those type of disease if you use the custard apple leaf. And when I found out about this, I found out about this in a dream. Nobody told me because the custard apple leaf have been here so long and we didn't know that it could be consumed. And I found out about the custard apple leaf in a dream. My spirit them love me, my spirit them good. My spirit them don't want no foolishness to go on around me. So, you know, if I'm supposed to help anybody, based upon the herbs, some herbs, you know, I talk about the rice bitters and the vervain and other herbs. Sometimes your problem that you're having is not the rice bitters gonna solve it. It's not the vervain gonna solve it. Maybe it's this gonna solve it. And somebody called me up. I won't call any name. And they told me their problem because they are watching and they are understanding. And they WhatsApp me their problem as well. And when I was saying, Spirit, of the living and true God, if I'm supposed to help that person, let me show it in a dream or something, because I don't know what herb is good for that person ailment, and I don't just want to give them anything. And I dreamt that somebody told me to give the person this. And the person showed me their skin and told me what their problem was. And I sent this herb to America. And, I was wondering what's the best way to send it, because, if we are sending herbs these days, we have to have a license. Not that I cannot get the license, but, it's kind of tedious. And when I wanted to find a person in which to give me the license, every time when I was going to go to meet him, it was null and void. So the Spirit showed me somebody who was going to the U.S. and I dried it and I asked them to post it to the person. And the person said to me, thanks, many, 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 thank you. Many, many, many. The person got it. She got it. Because when the person reached in America, they posted it to the address like I told them. I took a bus from Portland to Ocho Rios to meet the people who are going to America. This is how I help people, man. This is my gift of helping. And yes, true, the person at the time was ailing. She was ailing, very, very bad. And all the sores gone now. All the sores. She said she pinch it. But what we can do, we can get it in the powdered form. Like crush it, get it crushed in the grinder, and send it to them, man. Help the people. The herbs are the truth. So guys, let me say, because we have some more things to do. I have the gungus coming up again. This is the golden gungu tree. As me gungu gone, me gungu come back. And because of how I give thanks and I eat the foods around my yard, I think this is the reason why God continue to bring them, keep them coming, man. Because God sees them in a waste the food. Wow, guys, look at this rice bitters here. I have to jump up on the wall and collect the seeds. I want to encourage them loads to my farm, man. This one is yielding seeds well. So if they don't seed like this, it's not rice bitters. Somebody called me up to show me, this is rice bitters. I said, I want to stay there. That is not rice bitters. This here is rice bitters. Thank you so much for making it Natural Life with Althea. The phone is dying down. Yeah, let me catch the lily before me go. I'm going to carry a plant to my cousin Frederica because she always quarreling to say I promise her the plant and not giving her. Marlon said I even eat it raw sometimes. The okra. That look, yeah, I eat it raw too, but I'm going to put this. And we encourage you to plant this too, the merengue. As your money gone, your money will come back because it come up fast. But it's best to reap it in the summer because it take a long time to dry. Yeah, like the summer coming up and it's not raining, you can reap it and dry it and sell it. Reap it, plant it, reap it, dry it, sell it, the moringa. Thanks so much for making it Natural Life with Althea.